Now, in today's video, we're going to see how you can step up the audio experience of both watching TV and watching movies, either in a home theater environment or in your living room. Today, we're taking a look at the Enclave Eclipse. Now, this is a wireless Bluetooth soundbar that packs 760 watts of power. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So let's take a look at the specs. We'll take a look at the product. We'll also go through some audio examples so that you can hear what we hear. I have to tell you, this is a fantastic audio experience for those of you who are looking to take your audio to the next level. Now, the Enclave Eclipse is a 760-watt Dolby Atmos soundbar and subwoofer combo. You basically have 11 custom designed speakers, 4 that are going to be up-firing, 4 that are going to be full range, and then 2 that are going to be surround sound, as well as an 8-inch down-firing subwoofer. So this is going to give you that entire experience with just 2 pieces of hardware. Fantastic experience. Now, they're going to give you a multi-dimensional spatial sound experience. So you're going to be able to be enveloped into the movie, hear things, everything. And not only are you going to be able to hear everything around you because of this spatial audio experience, it also has something that has like this voice EQ. If you've ever been watching a movie and you notice that because of the action, because of the explosions, because of maybe the tires peeling, you may miss the audio or the vocal piece. What did they say? And you find yourself backing up in the movie. Well, you're going to be able to enable this voice EQ so that you can actually hear those things even clearer despite having all the explosions and everything that's going on around you. HDR10 and HDR10 Plus pass-through. And as we mentioned, that 8-inch wireless subwoofer is wireless. You don't have any cords involved. And the response rate between the action that's taking place on the screen and the speaker itself is completely seamless. The cool thing about this is that you have no additional hardware outside of the soundbar and the speaker. That's it. There's no control box, nothing that you have to have that connects them together. They work harmoniously. And one of the things that I like about it is that there's no setup. As soon as you turn these both on together, they know they're present and they are connected and they are ready to go. Now, all of us have different music and audio tastes. So this system also has 7 custom-tuned EQ presets. You're going to be able to look at movies. You're going to be able to have music, the voice mode, and several others. So you'll be able to have that type of experience that you prefer. It also has multiple ways to connect. You can connect via HDMI eARC, HDMI 2.0. There's a coaxial connection, optical connection, aux-in, and Bluetooth. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the soundbar, speaker, and the remote so you can see why I'm so excited about this product. Now, guys, this is a large soundbar. Therefore, I had to bring it onto our kitchen table because this is the largest area that I can actually show it off on. Like we said, this is a 760-watt soundbar that has 11 custom speakers, right? And they're really nicely tucked away. And what I love about this, and I wish I could really give you guys that full experience so you can hear how these sound, but they do incredibly well, creating a surround sound experience that I have to say, you just think you have more speakers because of how this thing is designed. So 11 custom designed speakers, and you have 4 of them that are up firing, right? And then you have your surround sound speakers. You have all the things that we're talking about in the specs. The controls that you see right here are going to be able to allow you to power up the speaker, choose your input mode, which you can cycle through. There's several input modes, which we're going to see in a second. One of them, of course, being Bluetooth, and your volume up and volume down. When we take a look at this remote that you have here, there's a lot going on this remote that's going to give you a lot of control. So first of all, you have the ability to change from aux to Bluetooth, to USB, right, to optical and coax. I like that you have dedicated buttons that you don't have to cycle through on the remote, even though you can cycle on the actual device itself. You then also have the HDMI 1 and 2, you have the ARC, and then these are, again, your media control buttons, and the ability to increase, reduce bass, treble, volume, right, surround sound volume, and then you have the AV sync, and then the vertical surround, right? So many different options that are going to transform the way you experience the system. Now, in the back here, you're going to be able to see all of your audio connections. The ones that I would use is either going to be the HDMI is my preferred. Second preferred would be the optical, and then you have some legacy connection options that you can go with. Now, the subwoofer itself doesn't have a lot going on in the back. If you just plug this in, this thing powers up.
You do have a pair option there. I like that it's black. I like that it's narrow. This is more than sufficient for my room when it comes to having something that's going to give me some nice rumble. Now, many of you may want to look at what does the, again, floor firing speaker look like. This is what you have going on here. You can see that you have rubberized feet. You do have rubberized feet also on the soundbar. That's in case if you're not going to mount it on the wall. Now, as soon as you power up the speaker or your soundbar, you're going to get a welcome message. You'll notice that it's going to give us all the prompts of what's going on.
Paired.
I have this connected via Bluetooth right now, obviously because I'm in my kitchen, just to give you kind of a sense of what the experience is. You can increase again, this is going to be your treble if you want to increase that or decrease it. You can also do the bass, increase or decrease. All right, so if you want to have some nice rumble there. You also have the volume, right? And I can lower it. It's right now set at max. I set this at max because I'm controlling the audio with Bluetooth with my surround sound system, or in this case, my projector. If you have this connected via eARC, then I would do it differently. You do have your surround sound, right? You can adjust that. You then have your AV sync if you need to do anything there. And then you have your vertical, surround. So you can see, that right there. So you can turn it on, turn it off, and control that.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments. Doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors. They kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with
So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.